Hello, class. Today we are going to learn about more community helpers. Before we left, we talked about community helpers and how they help different types of people in our community, and that there are so many different kinds of helpers. We talked about firefighters, police officers, teachers. Who do you remember being a community helper? Great. So, now we are going to read a story about community helpers. Would you like to read a story with me? Great. So let me pull up our story. This story is going to be on your Raz Kids portal, so you can read it again later by yourself. You can listen to it just like we used to listen to it in class, as well as do activities with it. So our book is called Community Helpers. This would be our front cover. This would be our title, the big letters in the middle that says Community Helpers. Who are the helpers in our community? Let's meet some of them. Who do you think these guys are? This is a police officer. She is an important helper. She lives in our community. Who does a police officer help? Do you remember? Yes, a police officer helps everybody. They help keep us safe from bad guys. They keep the traffic going. They help all kinds of different people and different things all the time. But ultimately, a police officer keeps us safe. What about this? This says, this is a construction worker. He is an important helper. He lives in our community. What do you think a construction worker does? Who does he help? Yes, a construction worker builds for our community. So they help everybody who needs something built. So it could be houses, it could be a business or a school, it could be anything. Let's see who's next. This is a doctor. She is an important helper. She lives in our community. How does a doctor help us? Do you remember? Yes, a doctor helps us when we are sick. They give us shots to keep us from getting sick. They give us checkups. They listen to our hearts and our ears, and they look at our throats. They do all kinds of things to make sure we are strong and healthy. Great job. This is a teacher, just like me. He is an important helper. He lives in our community. How does a teacher help? What does a teacher do? You're right. A teacher can help everybody, anybody who wants to learn. A teacher is there for their students and for the parents and guardians of those students. They're here to help the community learn and work together. Great job, guys. You're so smart. I am so proud of you. Ooh, this is a firefighter. He is an important helper. He lives in our community. What does a firefighter do? How does he help? Yes, a firefighter fights fires. They help make the fires go away. They help keep our cities safe. And they help whenever animals get stuck in trees. You're so right. Oh my goodness. Give me an air five. Now this is a baker. He is an important helper. He lives in our community. How does a baker help? Do you know how a baker helps? Who do they help? Yes, A baker makes lots of yummy foods. They make bread and cake and cupcakes and all kinds of yummy, yummy things. Ooh, like muffins. I love muffins. Um, yes, the baker makes muffins. Sorry, guys. I got a little distracted by my kitty cat being silly. Okay, so a baker helps us by making sure we have food and all the different sweets that we want. Thanks, baker. We love your style. And this is our last one. This is a new helper. Is that a person? That's a doggy. This is an assistance dog. She is an important helper too. She helps people who are blind or deaf. She's trained to help people who need extra hands or can't see where they're going. She does so much for people who need her help. She is a great community helper. So, friends, that's the end of our story. You did such a great job. Air 5, Air 5, Air 10. I love it. So, since you just learned all about the community helpers, I want you to do one or the other. You could either, number one, draw a picture of your favorite community helper helping people. So you could draw a police officer saving people from bad guys. You draw a baker serving food to the people. You draw a assistant dog helping a blind person or any other community helper that you know. Or if you don't want to draw a picture, you can act out community helpers with your family. What if you can be a firefighter? Somebody can be a teacher, or maybe a mailman, or a doctor and a nurse. Whatever you want to be. Does that sound like fun? I think that sounds like fun. I might go get my silly cat and make her act like a nurse or something. I hope you have fun with this, and I hope you have a great day. Enjoy. Bye, guys.